guys, bit of a fun development. I'm having to lean forward because this thing hasn't adjusted. I haven't got time to adjust it. Bit of a fun development though. I've just got this new little 8-to-1 switch so that Game Hammer and fiddling with consoles is much easier now. They're all plugged into this little device here, and I can just click, click, click and switch between them all, which means that the Xbox, the PS2, everything all goes straight into this. I don't have to mess about with wires anymore, so I'll just plug straight into the ITV, just plug the ITV in, and we're ready to go. And that's great. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, especially when recording Game On, but also when relaxing when I eventually get some time. But the more important thing is, I'm going to address the wind factor when I'm talking out and about with the vlogs, because I've just bought a stereo condensing mic. Now, it's not the top of the range mic, it's not the best thing you can ever get, but it's stereo, which I like because my camera's stereo, and it's got a little cover to it, so it'll muffle wind. It's in here, I'm going to put that in. Now, the little microphone, it's weird, because it's a stereo, it's essentially two mics. It's multi-directional, so I've got little microphones on the front, click them out, there we are. Now they're pointing forward, or I can point them there to get just what's in front of me. It's a condensing mic. It's like very nice, but it's got the little cover on it, so it'll stop the wind when you go, and everything just goes or something like that. So I'm very, very happy with this. I've got to go and get some batteries for it. They're like every microphone you find, it's battery powered, two double A on the side. So that's going to be nice and fun. Looking forward to testing that. Once I picked up some batteries in an hour or so. I've got to go out now. I didn't put up yesterday's vlog because there wasn't a huge amount that I could have done. Most of the day was taken up out and about in West Horton, and I'll let what I did record yesterday explain that. Hey guys, now I've been out in West Horton all day. Started off this morning with the memorial remembrance service for the Pretoria pit disaster, and I couldn't of course film that, so I didn't take the camera. Then I spent the afternoon with a resident talking about planning issues and giving advice and assistance where I can there. So I haven't recorded that because of course I couldn't. Am I in focus at all in this? My goodness. It's very hard to tell in this light. So anyway, after that I decided, well, we're here, let's have a look around the charity shops, and my goodness, Nintendo Wii. Picked up a Wii with all of the cables. All the cables are here. Plus 2 lightsaber attachments. The Mario Kart wheel, Wii Sports, and 1 controller with no nunchuck and no back on it. I'll find a replacement back and pick up a nunchuck. No problem, but I'm going to test this out now while I'm waiting for Jen to get all the stuff that she needs to get together so that we can film another piece for her show. So I'm going to, basically, I've got a Wii down here, and I don't think you can see it. That's my usual setup for this room. This is the lounge, and I've got a few things. PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, the Wii. They're the only consoles set up because they're the ones that we use the most. But they're set up, and I'm going to now take the Wii out of there, plug this one in, just check it over and make sure everything works. Let's hope that works. Now, after that, I had a bit of time to myself. Bit of recharge time, bit of lunch, then did a Yule ritual because it's Yule, and after that it was quite late, so I just sort of played games all night until I went to bed. So there really wasn't much to record. It's hard to make a blog out of that, and I didn't want to just throw something together as a piece to camera, just chat type of thing, because you'd have looked at it and thought, well, that's just, why did I watch that? So I decided that I would couple yesterday's with today's. The weather and having spent the morning cleaning the house is starting to get to me now. Oh, here's the other interesting thing about this camera that, while I'm fiddling, I remembered. I'm not sure you can see that very well. The bottom moves. It wobbles on its base so that you don't get the vibrations when you're out and about and something knocks it. If you've ever seen, when we're using this action cam here, it goes dunk, dunk, dunk. You can get this sort of hollow thump on it, and that is literally just moving your fingers on the tripod that we use, or moving the tripod itself, or moving the camera. That shouldn't happen with this because it's got this cushioned, movable base. So I'm really, really impressed with this so far. I saw some reviews online, and people say it's pretty good. The sound quality is pretty good. It's probably comparable to what we got with the camera here. So I'm really happy to have this, and I'm going to go and fiddle with that. So hopefully from now on, when I'm out and about talking to the camera, you won't have the wind factor. Okay, hi guys, I just got back from town where I picked up some batteries to stick into this thing. I've got the little fuzzy bit on the front, the little, what do you call it, thick fur muffler basically. So hopefully this is all going to work out nicely. And I can get my little new microphone test out. Once I've got this set up, I will test it by talking to you about the games I've just picked up. I think that'd be a nice way of testing microphone quality, and then I'll wander outside and get a bit of a discussion while in the breeze, and we'll see how well it deals with all of that too. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be well worth it. This is going to be a farce. Let's have a zoom in on this actually. There you go. The batteries go in here. This has got to slide over the top, the battery case, but the batteries stick out a bit. So, as you can imagine, this is not going to end well. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Right, let's just shove this back in as well as I can. I'm not the most coordinated of people in the first place, but you'd have thought they'd have designed it with getting the friggin' batteries in mind. Am I in focus? Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is set this up on the camera, and we'll do a quick test of microphone quality based on that. So let's get on with it. Okay, the microphone is now on. Hopefully this means that everything is working out and that you can hear me. If you can't, there's a problem. My only issue now is that I've got a wire for the line in onto the camera from the microphone in front of the monitor, so that makes it a little bit more tricky to do this properly, but we'll make do and go for it. Anyway, I went down to town today and picked up some games, but I also got the Force Unleashed cleaned, so I can play that on the new Wii that I got yesterday. 25 quid for the Wii with Wii Sports, one controller, which doesn't have a back, and no nunchuck. So I picked up a nunchuck today as well, but traded in Wii Sports down in CEX because I've already got a copy, and the Wii is here because I want to be able to review things for Game Hammer without having to move the one that's downstairs. So that's basically... with a 6 quid trade-in voucher off that, I've essentially got the Wii for 19 quid. And given that I really, really wanted another controller anyway, which are 15 quid, well, one controller and then a Wii for 4 quid, essentially. So I'm really, really happy with that deal. So I'm very happy. It's all set up. It's on this new little thing, the switcher that we got. And I'm very, very happy for that. So, very, very nice. So, but anyway, while I was down in town, I thought I'll pop in and into CEX because I'm passing and pick up these games that I've had my eye on for a while. And I thought they're not going to be there when I decide that I've got that I can actually justify it. I can justify it. I have the cash. I have a budget that I can spend on games every month when it's not too tight a month, of course. So I went and got them while I could. So let's stop beating around the bush and talk about it. First one is Okami. Now, this wasn't there when I last wandered in, so I'm very, very happy to have picked this up because it's in beautiful condition. Front, back, everything about the case is perfect. It's slightly got that new game sheen as well, so it's been very well cared for. The manual is in pretty much perfect condition, so I'm really, really happy with this. Very, very nice. So that's there. This one is one that I went in specifically to pick up. It's Star Ocean till the end of time. Now I know there's a spoiler for the end, so don't try and spoil it for me. The case is a little bit busted. It's unfortunate, but it is. The top, it's been like caught and it's bent out a little bit. It doesn't close properly. The clips have both gone on top and bottom, but both discs are here, and the inner bit is still there, so that's nice. The manual's here. It is a little bit creased on the end there, but I can make do with that. So yeah, all in all, for 8 quid, I'm happy with that. But this is the one. When I saw it, I thought I have to have that. Turns out they had 2 copies, so I picked up the better of the 2 in terms of case quality, and it's Dark Chronicle. Now, this caught my eye the other day, and I was thinking, can I justify it when it's Christmas? But then I thought, actually, I've paid all my bills. I've got everything, everyone's presents, and everything's fine. So yes, I can. Like I said, I have the budget for games, and I try not to go over that. But I thought, with Christmas being a tight month because of buying presents, I wasn't going to go for it. But then I thought, no, get it now while you've got the cash, because you've got it and it's there. Because if you wait until later on when you know that you've got it, then it won't be there. Because I've had that before with Castlevania, so I decided to wander in and get it. And it turned out they had 2 copies. But yeah. Lovely condition. And manual's in pretty good condition too. I mean, it's been read, a little bit creased, but very happy either way. Anyway, now I'm going to go and try all of these games out on the new setup with this little clicky thing here. Try out the nunchuck with the Wii and make sure everything works. So I'll see you later on when we're having a party. People are coming round. So that'll be fun. See you later. Okay, this is going to be really bad. I'm going to try and rap Baby Got Back, which is terrible. Because if there's any song that I'm going to absolutely fail at, it's going to be a rap song, so let's go with it. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you're nauseous. See, I can't do it. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. This was a bad idea.
Yep.